Yo, and welcome back to another episode of the Brews and the Boys podcast, the #1 rated podcast to get your brew onto. What's up, guys? I'm Dano, aka Cobra Concept, and today we are with the one and only
Garrett, aka Desperate Saint.
Welcome in, guys. We are so excited to get back into season 4, episode number 2. Wow, that it still seems so weird to say, but we're loving it. Loving it. Glad we're back. What's up?
I said it's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming for sure. But appreciate you all hanging in with us, hanging out, spending your time with us. Without further ado, I guess let's get back into the thick of it, as they say.
Into the thick of it.
So, you know the drill. We're going to test out some drinks. Garrett, what are you drinking tonight?
So, today I'm going with Groovy Juice. It is a hazy IPA from Fathead Brewery. Jeez. And it's actually really cool. So it's got the 3 names, I guess, of the brewers down here. Mm-hmm. So it's Matt, Chris, and Glenn. But it just says Fathead's Brewery. Chill out, man. Have a beer. It's really cool because like at first I thought this was like a polar bear, but no, it's just like some massive fat head.
Oh, I thought it was a polar bear as well.
And then, but I like the color scheme, like the orange and yellow gradient kind of into each other, the smoky look to it. Oh, yeah. And there's actually like some silhouettes of some people like having a party. I don't know if you can really tell that from here, but 7.1 ABV, Fathead's Brewery out of Middleburg Heights, Ohio.
It looks cool. It's a sweet can. I like the afro. Is that an afro on the person?
Yeah, but it's a hops. It's hops.
Oh, it's hops as an afro.
But it's hops as an afro. Yeah, it's actually kind of sick.
That's sweet. That's awesome. Dude, if there's one thing that makes it worth your time to watch on YouTube, it is to see what we're drinking and see the can designs, because those can designs are super cool.
Yes, they can be. That's what I love about IPAs, and just the craft beer is the artisticness behind their designs and what they come up with. Because you see some crazy stuff on some of these cans and packaging.
That, and you see some of the most beautiful designs you've ever seen, like the one I'm about to show off.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? All right. Mm-hmm. Tonight I'm drinking the Tropic Coastal from the Great Lakes Brewing Company. And check out this freaking can. Is that not the cleanest thing? It's literally a tropical sunset into like this little ocean. You got the palm trees on the side. It's like red and orange. Honestly, it's probably the coolest can I think I've ever seen. Great Lakes.
I dig the colors.
Great Lakes. You all did it with the can design right here.
It is Tropic Coastal, you said?
Tropic Coastal. Yeah.
Nice.
It is 6.0. It is it says, make a splash landing into paradise and discover a golden oasis of tropical fruit notes. It's a hoppy hideaway you'll want to escape to again and again.
Dang. That sounds good. Like, that's got my mouth watering thinking
about
it.
Dude, I know. I am so excited to try this. So I say without further ado, we get into this.
I'm down for that.
All right, man. Cheers to you. Cheers to our viewers. Cheers to our listeners. Boop. I wish I could reach my camera a little more. I feel like I'm really far away. But cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, nice little can pop. Oh my God, it smells wonderful.
Oh, this one smells good too, dude.
All right, here we go.
Groovy Juice.
Yowzer. Whoa. All right. Shoo!
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
If you guys are new to the podcast, we'll just break it down real quick. We check out these beers throughout the entire duration of it, and we'll tell you our final thoughts at the end. So stick to the end, and we'll tell you what we think. But let's see. Last week we got into talking about what we missed, a couple of the things that we have been doing over the time that we were off. I guess it was about a month and a half, I think we finally determined.
Mm-hmm.
And between Season 3, Episode 12, and Season 4, Episode 1. So we're finally back. We're finally ready to hop into the content world, hop into the world of podcasting, getting some stuff out there for you all. And I guess without further ado, should we talk about the most recent game that we played this past weekend?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
so
I'm in.
Before we explain this game to you, if you are if you have Netflix or you're familiar with a lot of Netflix shows, we played this game called Crab Game, which was basically a knockoff of Squid Game. And if you've never seen Squid Game, then you definitely need to check it out because it's interesting. But we had a blast with it. It's a free game on Steam.
Yeah,
I think
free on Steam, up to 40 people.
Up to 40 people, custom. You can do any of your friends playing together, which I think at one point Friday night we got up to 21 players, although some of them were from stream. But for the most part, most of the people hopped in from our Discord, and we had a blast. It was
wild.
fun.
It was wild.
It was one of those that like I really wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy it or not, but I'm really glad that I tried it out.
It was definitely fun. It was it's weird because like I guess for the best experience, you go into game chat, and Lard said it best. Lard was like, "Man, it sounds like we're recording audio through like an old Android phone." I mean, the audio was awful. It was atrocious.
Yeah. It kind of gave me like Phasmophobia vibes of like the audio when you're on the radio, But like it was meant to be bad.
Yes. And the whole game, like the game doesn't look pretty. It's just funny. And it's like nonsense kids games, mini games or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Battle Royale almost. It reminds me like a really low budget Fall Guys.
Yeah.
It's
like
I could the vibes it gave me.
Yeah. But instead of just like the casual like, oh, so and so fell off, it was like you fall off or you do something wrong, you're dead.
You explode.
Yeah. So some of those games that we played, for example, we played Red Light, Green Light. And, every time that the doll person turned around, if you were still moving, they shot you and you couldn't move. And, of course, you didn't really see much. You just kind of exploded. So it was very harmless, but it was still kind of like, oh, my gosh, I'm out. I'm dead, It was fun. What else did we do besides Red Light, Green Light?
You had the lights out, which was really funny. So you're all back in like the dorms, and they just cut the lights off, and everyone has like some sort of weapon, whether it's a bat, a pistol, like
a stick,
anything.
Knife. Yeah.
And you just have to like either like so you had some people that would like team up, and other people run around, and you just like try to kill off as many people as possible. The podium one was fun. So there was a podium. And it would call one person up every time, and it was like 4 or 5 colors, and you just had to guess a random color, and if that color was rigged, you would blow up. And so, like, whenever you'd go up to do the color, she was like, "Make sure you pray to RN Jesus." It was funny.
It was funny, and though, like you said, that one was probably always the funniest one. Because, like, people would go up and, like, say the dumbest thing or, like, oh, blue for blue or red for red or, and, like, they'd pick that color, blow up, and it was funny every time. There was, especially, there was one clip that I had from my stream where I was explaining. So somebody was asking, how does this game work? And so I was like, oh, yeah, well, you run up to the podium, you choose a color. I'm going to choose yellow because I want yellow. And then you look up here and you see if it's green or red, and if it's red, you die, and I'm dead. And then it blew up, and I died.
It blows up.
It was so good.
It was such a weird, like, quirky game, but it's so funny.
Yeah. It was well worth the time invested into it because I mean you weren't out any money. It was basically a free game just to joke around and hang out.
You could get like we said, you can get up to 40 people, so you can get like all your friends in there and absolutely just have a ball.
It was so cool. We ended up playing Saturday night. We didn't have as many people, and it was very late, and everybody didn't really jump in until the very end. But we still had a blast. A number of people came out and played with us, and you know, I really want to set a certain time and date, and just see if we can get a whole 40 stack in there.
Golly, that'd be a lot of people.
That would be. You know, 5, 7, not quite enough people, but then you start getting the 20 and it's like chaos. Like it actually gets a little concerning because
Yeah, I
you're
was about
like,
to say 15 and up, it's wild.
oh yeah, because like you're actually like trying to like
Win,
win,
survive.
but also like I don't know. It gets another level of like I don't know toughness to it, something like that. But it was a great time. Had a blast with it. Definitely look forward to doing it again.
Heck yeah, yeah. I had a blast. I hated that I had to miss out on Saturday, but I was trying to catch in every now and then whenever I could, and it looked like y'all were having a blast as always.
Always. But yeah, and hopefully soon we can do it again.
I'd totally be down to do another community night for that.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
And I'm actually gonna add something to our notes because I'm thinking about this. But something that I think we should totally add to our community night again is let me start by preferencing this. I don't know if you've seen a lot of updates on this game or not, but apparently Among Us has had tons and tons of updates to it. So like it's like a whole new style game. Like there's different roles, different positions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
There's like there's a engineer position or something where like you can use the vents and you're not the bad guy. Or
that's cool.
There's a guardian angel that can technically stop a like a murder or something. So, which if you don't know what Among Us, it's kind of like a how to explain it.
It's a game of deceit.
It's kind of like a game of deceit. It's kind of like a Town of Salem style game, especially now with all of the different style. Or what else? What else? Old Mafia or something? Is that kind of like Town of Salem? I don't know. There's a couple of different like games out there, but basically, you have different roles and somebody is the bad guy in disguise, and you got to figure out who it is. Clue, kind of like Clue. Yeah. I like how we both thought of that about the same time.
At the same time, I know.
That was awesome. But yeah, I definitely want to try that out too. And they increase the amount of people who can play. I think you can almost do somewhere between 15 or 20.
Last I remembered, it was up to 15.
Okay.
Now I don't know if they've updated it, higher since then. But 15 is the last that I remember.
Yeah, I think that would definitely be worth investing time into. I think that'd be really cool.
And that one's cool because you can get play on mobile too, like on your phone. You can just pull it up and play.
Yeah, which was really cool. I know, for example, Michaela, my girlfriend, would kind of pull it up on her mobile device a couple of times too. And it works well. Grace did it a couple times. You can't really talk as much. Mackenzie did it, yeah. But you can still play, and that's still pretty cool. So you can't go wrong with that. Let's see. All right, I guess I'm good with the community night stuff. Do you have anything to add to that?
I'm ready for another one.
All right, topic number 2. So, we're pretty excited about a bunch of games coming out here recently, and we'll probably hop into, let's see, 3 of those today. But number 1, I figured we'd start out with this one. Halo Infinite is getting closer and closer every single day. I'm thinking, is it December 8th or something? Is that the day? I'll have to look that up.
Yes. I think so.
I can't remember or not. But let me see if I can look that up real quick. I can't wait for it, though. I think Halo Infinite is going to be a lot of fun for myself, especially. Let's see. It is coming out on... Why would you show me the price and not the day it comes out? All right, I'm sorry. December 8th. Okay, I was right.
Okay, you are right.
But I can't wait. I think that's going to be super cool. I think it's going to be well worth trying out, and definitely all the progression, all of the additions and like battle
Mhm.
skins and or battle pass skins and stuff like that. I think would be really cool. I like the customization for the Spartan and whatnot. Um, I'm also already ready to see all of these clips. I know you probably haven't seen them as much as me, but there is tons of clips going around right now of people with like insane grapple hook plays.
Mhm.
One of them I watched, some guy went from point A to point B of the map without ever touching the ground from just the grapple, and then a grenade
Jeez.
like Titanfall. You know, on Titanfall 2 when you
Mhm.
did the speed run and you like
Yeah.
you blew up the grenade and you went further. Somebody
Mhm.
did that, and
Holy cow.
it was cool, dude. Like he got to the other side of the map in like 5 6 seconds, and I was kind of like, I need to rewatch that. Like,
Yeah.
how did he do that?
I
But
need to
it's
learn how to do this before the game comes out.
yeah. I think I watched a big name streamer even watch it too. I can't remember if it was Nick Mertz or Courage or somebody, but I remember like watching somebody watch
That
that clip, and their reaction
Mhm.
to it was like, "Oh my god, this is nuts." But
I mean,
I'm excited for that.
it's probably more on the back end, like back burner for me for like games coming out.
Yeah,
Like we've talked about, I was never a big Halo guy anyways.
yeah,
Um, but with the multiplayer, is the multiplayer still going to be free? Are they
yeah.
still saying cool?
Multiplayer's gonna be free for Halo, which is gonna be really cool. I guess that's kind of like how COD did it with Call of Duty. You know, with
With like
Warzone.
Warzone, yeah, the battle royale was free. But
Hmm.
see, I think that's going to be a big hit for Halo with your multiplayer because that's what people like. Halo has a great story. Do not
Oh
get me
yeah,
wrong; they've always done very well with their campaigns and stuff. But people love Halo multiplayer.
oh yeah,
The only thing is, I hope it doesn't devalue the multiplayer experience itself.
yeah. I I really hope that we get like I know the campaign's gonna be fun to play. It usually is. Aside from Halo 5, Halo 5's campaign was whack. I don't know
Hmm.
what the heck that was, but with the original three by Bungie and then like Reach was a great story. Anybody that tells you
I
wrong,
like to reach a lot.
they're crazy. Halo 4 had a weird story, but 5 was just bizarre. Now this one I believe is going to be a little better. Personally, I don't know that, but I'm choosing to believe it's going to be better. And you know, Halo's multiplayer has always been a certain style. And I like that. It's kind of like a slower move,
It's clunkier. I
It's a
think.
little
I mean,
clunkier.
and not in a bad way. It's just
No.
clunkier. It's
It's yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but it's different and not in a bad way,
it's
but in
like
a
it's
different
slower.
way. Yeah.
Slower. It's a slow. It's still that slow pace, like old school, like
Slayer.
shooter. Yeah, I mean, really, it's like how COD used to be, back in
Yeah.
Modern Warfare and all that stuff. It's a slow ground and pound kind of shooter thing.
Yeah.
Just duke it out. So,
Yeah. And I'm excited for that and all of the different game modes. Halo is very well known for their great game modes. You've got
mhm,
besides Slayer, you've got Big Team Slayer where it's like a bigger team style. You've got
did your SWAT,
SWAT, headshots only. You've
which is
got
awesome.
shoddy snipes, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
I just did shoddy and snipes on my, so that was 4, not
Shoddy
5.
snipes.
But what else? We there's what is it? The skull. You've got the
Where you can hit people
yeah,
with it
you
or
run around
whatever.
with the skull. Oddball. It's
Mhm.
oddball. Um,
Are you thinking Splitgate?
S-
Splitgate has oddball, and that's what it's like
Splitgate
the
got
disco ball.
Splitgate got most of those game modes from Halo.
Okay.
Yeah, if not
I just didn't
all.
know if they had I didn't know if they had the same name or not,
Yeah,
which is why I
they
was
do.
curious.
Um,
Beefs.
then there's like yeah, then there's like with all the gravity hammers and stuff, and you've got like the
Mm-hmm.
ball. That
Or
one's
the energy
fun.
sword.
Yeah. But anyways, I think it's gonna be really cool. I really like the multiplayer style, and I hope it's somewhere between Halo 1, 2, 3, 4 style, and not so much a 5 with the addition of the grapple hook. but I'm afraid it's going to
Okay.
be kind of a healthy medium. Maybe I don't. I don't know. As long as it's not 100% Halo 5, I'm good.
Yeah.
Halo 5 just wasn't as fun. Wasn't
Didn't feel like a true Halo.
Didn't feel like a true Halo. So
From the beta gameplay, like the open playtest they did, it's looked fun.
it
I
did.
mean, it's weird seeing Halo with an actual like recoil system now though. Like you actually see the gun move and stuff.
What are you talking about? Recoil? No. There's no such
Yeah.
thing. Halo.
It
There's no such thing as Halo or as recoil. That's a myth, man. I'm being sarcastic. There's like zero recoil in Halo.
but it's weird see, or at least like the animation to make it look like there was in this new one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. I mean, I'm definitely gonna download it, especially if it's free.
Oh yeah.
Just something else to play. Finally, we're at the time of the year where we're getting a fresh of breath air. Or yeah,
A
I
breath
said
of
that
fresh
right.
air.
What did I say? A fresh of breath air.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
No, you're fine.
A breath of fresh air when it comes to just video game stuff to play.
Yeah.
You're starting to get hyped for stuff that's going to be coming out in the beginning of 2022. There's all kinds of stuff. There's that excitement building again. Like you're at work or you're at school or whatever, and you can finally be like, I'm ready to go home and play video games. Versus like, dude, I don't know what to play when I get home.
I know. Dude, I almost hate to say this, and I'm kicking myself for saying this, but it's almost like we have an overabundance of games to play between now and like the end of December.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we went through such a dry spell through
Mm-hmm.
like what, July to
I would say summer into
October.
winter. Yeah.
Yeah. And then now we're starting to really hit some big games, and then we're starting to get a few more coming out. And like you said, we're coming home from work or something going, "Oh, I don't know what to play, man." Like
And it stinks because a lot of these games, like, if you get behind the curve, you're so behind.
oh yeah. You
Um,
almost have to dedicate a lot of time to a
like
game to be good at the game.
like right now, if you pre-ordered Battlefield, you get 10 hours of game time total until it releases on what is it, Friday, I think. We've
I
got
believe
what?
so.
We've got 5 days. So yeah, Thursday or Friday. Ooh, I think it's Thursday, bro.
And you're off that day.
I'm off that day.
Love that.
I'm off that day. And Noah says stupid COVID. I'd say that definitely slowed it down. If you're removing people from
Yeah.
these game designers and game developers and animators and sound people, that will definitely put a damper on stuff like that.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean it's any game like especially those shooters, I guess I should say. If you
Oh
get
yeah.
behind the curve on those, but really it's not like it's not like you're going in and playing CS:GO or playing Rainbow Six, where people have had years and years and years and years and years and years and years of experience.
Yeah.
Um,
It's kind of
in
new.
my mind, COD is still COD, Battlefield's still Battlefield, Halo's still Halo. Like you're gonna have your people that are good at pub stomping, but you'll have people that, even though you haven't played this one for so long, you've played COD for 15 years beforehand. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just getting used to the movement updates and kind of how the new guns and stuff work. It's just. But on the bright side, we're never going to get dull of stuff because you get bored of one game, you can switch to another one. It's a whole new experience. Um,
And you can
so
go quite
I'm
literally. You can go from like total 180 side to another side. You go from like a shooter like Call of Duty to like Rocket
yeah,
League.
and then from that to the Pokemon remakes getting ready to come out,
Yeah.
and then from that you can go from that to New World. Like you can literally just jump and run around. Like it's nobody's business,
Totally.
and not touch the same genre for a day. I mean, you could probably put 3 to 4 or 5 hour gaming sessions in on completely different genres and never make it back to that first one, which is cool. I'm glad that they kind of have that. We have those games now. Um, Speaking of which, gonna go off a little off topic real quick. I saw where people got some early access play to Elden Ring.
Ooh.
on the PlayStation. It's
Oh,
either
yeah?
PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah.
Dude.
Can't wait. It's gonna be
Oh
good.
no.
Um, just to kind of hop back to what you were saying, you kind of started talking about Battlefield. Um, what are your thoughts? Are you so Thursday? If it comes out on Thursday, are you just gonna game it all day?
Probably.
Okay.
I've been watching some gameplay on it. Because it's a little buggy.
Oh
I've
yeah.
been seeing some bugs in it. Um, I saw one where someone was in like one of those, what are those big fan boats? You know what I'm talking about? It
Going
was
up.
like a little hovercraft, and he jumps and hits this wall. And if you hit this wall flush, you can literally just drive straight up a building
That's
in like
wild.
a little hovercraft. Or Shroud was laying inside of like this little planter box,
Mm-hmm.
so like he can't be seen, but he couldn't shoot out of it. So he'd like hop up, move over, shoot and kill this guy, drop back down. They'd be shooting the planter, not hitting him, hop back up, step out, shoot, kill a guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. Um, the one thing I'm scared about, which I haven't watched a whole lot of content on it yet, I'll probably watch some videos on it tonight, like on YouTube.
Yeah.
Uh, because I want to know if these 10 hours that you're playing right now, if they're full base game action, like unless it's unless it's like a beta, so you only get X amount of weapons, X amount of maps. If it's full base game, I want to know what I'm working with. Because if I've got 8 maps and 12 guns, I'm not gonna do it. It's just there's not enough content.
Yeah.
Whereas like Call of Duty, they released I think with 34 base weapons and almost 20 maps, which is probably one of the biggest releases Call of Duty's ever had when it comes to like right off rip in game content. But if there's some good guns and there's some good maps and there's a decent little bit of variety, and you're able to see some customization like it, I'm definitely probably gonna be fragging out Thursday.
Yeah, I get that. Um, I kind of touching on to the gun subject. I did see where was it Battlefield 4 had like 70 something
Yep,
guns based games.
off release.
Yeah,
Yes.
and this one's 26, 28, something around
Is
there.
it really? So
Yeah.
they actually have the list released of base guns?
I saw a
Actually,
supposed link, a
I'll
leak.
look at it.
Yeah. So I don't know how many guns, but I saw a supposed link that said 26 or 28 or something. I think I posted it in the Battlefield channel, but I could be mistaken on that.
I was
But
gonna see if they
anyways,
have anything on like a forum. 23 base weapons.
23. Oof.
Shoo.
Which kind of hurts. I
Uh,
mean, I feel like it's just not quite far enough along just from watching the gameplay. But I think the idea is there. I think that game
see
looks awesome. I think
where
everything about
they
it sounds great.
where they've really kind of gone in and looks really sick is the amount of specialists, which are like your operators, your people, your characters you
Yeah.
can play as.
Yeah.
So if you're an OG Battlefield player, you knew you had assault, you had engineer, you had medic, and you had a recon or scout, a sniper. And now I'm looking right here, just this little concept picture. I'm looking 3, 6, 9, 10 different specialists you can pick from, all with unique abilities. And just backstories to the people. I'm trying to see. Okay, yeah. So I'm literally looking at all the weapons right now for Battlefield. I'll go through these real quick if you're cool with that.
Yeah, go for it.
3 shotguns, 3 snipers. Looks like 2 LMGs, 1, 2, 3, 4 ARs, 4 SMGs, 3 pistols, and these 3 probably look like 3 marksman rifles, I guess, like DMRs.
Yeah.
But it says low pool of weapons and attachments. Some of these weapons literally have the same stats and descriptions, so it's saying like it looks kind of lazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Looked like it was a little rushed.
a little bit. Now, my brother or one of my brother's friends played the Hazard Zone and said it was actually really fun.
Oh, cool.
But one of the main reasons I still will probably get this game is for Portal, Battlefield Portal. I don't know if you remember
Oh,
us talking about
yeah.
that,
I do
where you
remember you
can do
talking
like
about that.
the new characters versus like Battlefield 1.
Yeah. That'd be really cool.
But I'll have to watch some gameplay on it and see. I'm a huge Battlefield fan, like we've been talking about. So it's gonna hurt if it's not what I've been anticipating for the past year.
Oh, I get that. Um, I had two things I wanted to say. I first and foremost, I would almost be more like if they came out and said, hey, we're not really quite sure if we're ready for the game. We're going to delay it for like a month or so. I think I'd be more okay with that than them releasing it and then people going, oh, I'm mad at this game
Mhm.
or something
The
of the
only thing
same.
I'm afraid of with something like that, um, is like how they did Cyberpunk. Like, oh, it's not ready. We're gonna push it back. Oh, we're gonna push it back. Oh, we're gonna push it back, and it's still not ready when you release it.
Yeah.
A few
Although,
months late.
fun fact, I've heard a lot of good things about it here recently.
I've actually seen some videos on it where apparently like people have been
Having a lot of fun.
saying like they've come a long way. They've actually put some time and effort into kind of making it play a little bit better.
What up?
Um,
Okay, so anyways, my second point that I was gonna make real quick
mm-hmm.
is I've been seeing a lot of um movement in this direction, I guess. But I think you were talking about the operators or like
Mm-hmm.
they're not really operators, are they?
Specialists. That's what they're
Specialists.
called. But
But
it's like Siege. Operators all different abilities. It's the same thing.
yeah, I really see a direction that people are going with those. You've got the operators from Siege.
Mm-hmm.
You've got this game. You've got Overwatch's legends or heroes or villains or whatever you want to call them. You've got Apex Legends. You've got all these different types of legends. Road Company added all different types of styles of people.
It's big hero shooter vibes, like
It is
MOBA
very,
almost.
yeah, 100%. I get that vibe. It's like you want to associate with your favorite style character. Valorant, I play Raze all the time, and I don't know why, but like every single time I see something with Raze, I'm more inclined to like that video or talk about that video or
Mm-hmm.
watch it or it's like when you find something that you really associate with, it really builds your
It resonates.
desire. It resonates, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I had to like pin that, I think that it all started from Star Wars Battlefront when you were playing with the clones versus the droids.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
It's like
mean,
for the
and
Republic.
some games have been doing that.
Uh-huh.
But you get like you grew up on Halo or you grew up on COD, like it's just you're some random dude. You didn't, you just had a gun and you got to blasting. That was it.
Doom
And
guy.
then we get introduced to games like just like the Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six or the Ghost Recons, and then you kind of get further into it. And then you're into Overwatch, and then you've got League, which I really think like this whole operator system stuff like really derived from MOBA games.
I believe that. Dude,
With all the
side
unique
note.
abilities and stuff. Yeah.
Do you know how many characters are on League of Legends?
No, a lot though. I know there's a lot.
I want to look that up now.
It was like
I believe
Smite
there's
too.
I believe there is more than 100 something. Let's see.
Also, while you're doing that, Fork, what's up, dude? How are you, buddy?
I saw his
Hello, hot
message.
people.
Yeah. 157 champions on League of Legends. Holy crap.
Golly.
And yeah, you probably have you probably have a good couple of them that are like a little too buffed or a little too nerfed, but for the most part, they keep up with that.
Well, they have their metas, same way any game does. Like like for instance, you were saying something about Apex earlier. You have your meta trio that a Gibby and then like Ash and who else. You have your ones that like you can play.
Yeah.
But if you just want to mess around, like man, I don't ever play Caustic. I'm gonna play Caustic. You can. Same with any game that's got like those operators. I do the same like on Siege. I don't normally play Caviar, but if I'm just wanting to mess around, have fun, and try to ruin some people's day,
Might as well.
I'm gonna go play Cav.
Yeah.
Which COD, this year's COD kind of did, and I guess I'm gonna swap to this next topic because I got to eat a little bit of crow real quick. I was talking a lot of smack about COD last week, and Helm convinced me. Well, he didn't convince me to buy it. He's like, "I've got it, and we've been playing." I was like, "You son of a, I'm in. I'm coming." Like I'm on my way, and I've put a lot of time into the game now. I'm probably 13, 14 hours of in-game time in.
Jeez.
I'm actually already Prestige 1.
So you're eating your words, is what you're saying.
I'm eating my words very bad. Noah, it was funny. MVP was telling me, he's like, I've got one request for you on next week's episode. He's like, and you've got to take back everything you said about Vanguard.
He's commenting about it.
I know. He said, yes, you do. But no, I will take it back. It's actually been a really good time. But now off that, what I was saying was the operators, the different people. So you have like these different, I guess, like faction groups or whatever. And I think there's like 3 in each. And each of them has like their own unique backstory on why they're fighting during World War II and stuff. And it's pretty cool, but they don't have like unique abilities, but different weapons grant them more XP. So like they all have their own favorite gun, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, but like you can get more XP. Like the girl I'm playing right now, I want to say her name's like Salone or something.
Mm-hmm.
And her favorite gun's the NZ54 or whatever, which is what I've been using. So I'm running her for the XP boost. But it's cool. It's cool, man. They've got a lot of guns. It's crazy when I hear that Call of Duty has more guns on release than a Battlefield game does.
Yeah.
That kind of makes me feel icky.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. I was not interested in Vanguard at all. But the more I've watched you, I've been kind of like, I don't know, I might try it at some point. But I'm still holding out. I'm all waiting until maybe it drops down on a Black Friday deal or something. But also,
I'll say wait because it's still in the preseason of season 1, too.
I want to see. I hate to say it like this, but I want to see how long you play it. Because if it's something that like you continuously play, and you like play for a really long time, then I'm gonna be like, dang, I'm gonna have a lot of fun if I play it. But if it's something that after about a week or so you're like not so much interested in, I know I wouldn't be interested in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've kind of been waiting and watching you.
The best part about it is it's got the replay value for the simple fact that there's so much in it.
Oh yeah, I get that.
And I haven't even touched the campaign yet. And Sammy played the campaign. He said it was like 10 out of 10. He said it was awesome.
I will admit I've liked the campaigns on the past 2 games quite a bit.
You've never been able to beat a Call of Duty campaign. I think they've probably done the best story writing and storytelling in a first person shooter for a campaign.
Okay, maybe in a first person shooter. I was about
to say, I'm not talking like
there's a couple of really good campaigns out there.
Yeah, I'm talking FPS, like straight first person shooter. There's not one that can beat COD when it comes to how well written they are. And how it makes you fall in love with a lot of the characters in there.
Yeah.
And then the zombies, I haven't played zombies yet. It's talking to 15 today. Me, MVP, and 15 and Azuri were all playing earlier.
Yeah.
15 said he was a little disappointed with the zombies because he said it's not round based, which makes 0 sense how they would have a zombie with no rounds. I know.
Is it more like Transit?
I don't know. Transit even had rounds though.
Yeah. Okay. True. I meant like, not really turn based, but like area. You know what I'm saying? Like you beat the area, you move on to the next area.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. And I want to try it. I'm gonna have to try it out. I just know like right now there's so many like small glitches in the game.
Yeah. Like
there's so many people that have atomic camo, which is supposed to be the very last camo in the game. It's like the black matter, whatever, dark matter, whatever. Which it'll get patched. But there's some broken guns.
I watched a video where you could take your mouse, click and hold onto whatever camo you have, and then on a controller hit the D-pad like several times, and then it'll bring up like the very last camo that you're talking about.
That's it, Tom. Yeah, that's it.
And she was like, yeah, and that's how I got my camo. And I was like, that sucks.
See, that would ruin it for me because I'm such like a grindy person.
Yeah.
So
It's like you
that's
feel like
what
you have
I
to
enjoy about the game.
Yeah.
Is I want to earn it. I want to get the headshots. I want to finish the challenges that I really don't want to do.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it.
I'm right there with you. It's just it takes away the fun.
It does. And I've never been a big glitchy person anyways. I've always wanted to earn.
Yeah, I don't think you glitch very much, man. Okay, don't prove me wrong, okay? All right, I'm going to bring up a random question. Put you on the spot just because it's stuck in my head and I want to think about it. So, if you could choose one game out of all of the games, every different style game, what is the most interesting storyline to a game that you've ever played? It could be anything. It could be Call of Duty. It could be a MOBA. It could be a single-player game. It could be something. You know, it could be on any platform. Just a cool story.
Cool story.
Like, what story of a game made you go, wow, that was awesome? You know what I'm saying?
Fallout 4, probably.
But which ending of Fallout 4?
I did the shoot.
I don't know the shoot one.
Brotherhood
of Steel. When you got the big robot.
No, which one? Who's the starting people you're with?
Oh, oh my
God. It's not Patriot.
It's the you know, it was a thing that they had back in the day where every single time you go to a village, they didn't have a militia or whatnot. They had like the something men. The Minutemen. Basically, they were just like people that at the time of need, hey,
we're just ready to let her go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I finished with them.
Excuse me.
That was my favorite one. For just base game, I guess. And then of course, then it changes with your DLCs. You can kind of change, some different ones there. But
yeah,
I think just overall, like the fun, the atmosphere, the replayability, and the amount of stuff you can do, which Bethesda's always done a really good job at.
Right.
You can never really run out of stuff to do. Fallout 4, definitely.
I do like
Far Cry 4 is probably a pretty close one.
Far Cry 4 was good. That was a lot of fun. Far Cry I feel like is so like missed out on. I feel like
it's underrated.
It's so underrated. Like people don't realize how good Far Cry actually is.
It's like what Fallout, it's like, it kind of pulled from the Fallout and Skyrim, the Bethesda feel, but added in phenomenal movement, great map design, really cool guns, and some real funny aspects, like the little, you get your little pets and stuff that do stuff for you. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, for mine, before I give you mine, I'm gonna throw out a few interesting ones that I thought about before coming up with mine. Okay.
Okay.
One of them, Assassin's Creed 2.
Nice.
I don't know why, but I really liked Assassin's Creed 2. I thought that was super cool. Not necessarily like Ezra's like whole story, but more so like Ezio. You know what I'm saying? That was fun. I like that. Also, another idea, Pokemon Emerald.
True.
Cool storyline. Not gonna lie. Well, I guess also Diamond and Pearl could be considered, but I really liked Emerald.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Another one that I'd like to throw out. You've already mentioned Far Cry. I was gonna say that. Gears of War 2 had a really cool campaign, and I really liked it.
Okay.
But because of 3 and 4 and 5 and whatnot, I don't consider that one a favorite. I think if I had to choose one, oh man, that's gonna be tough.
Animal Crossing.
I'm kidding. I don't want to say Skyrim, even though I really want to say Skyrim. I just love Skyrim.
I know.
I might have to say Skyrim.
Okay.
Especially since you said Fallout. Since you said Fallout, I'm going to have to say Skyrim.
Just ride the Bethesda train.
Bethesda all the way, dog. But also, fun fact, Skyrim had its 10th anniversary.
Saw that.
Dropped all kinds of new content. I kind of want to go play. Not going to lie. Looks awesome.
Yeah, added some new places you can go visit and stuff. It does look sweet.
Yeah. I might have to do a little Skyrim stream here in a little bit.
There you go.
Might as well, All right. But we still, sorry, I kind of got us a little sidetracked, but we still have yet to hop back onto that topic that we were talking about for the new games.
I know.
You want to talk about it?
Is it the one I'm thinking of?
Oh, yeah.
The one I want?
Yep. It's the one I want, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, same day Battlefield releases, we're also getting the Pokemon Gen 4 remakes. And I actually pulled this up because it popped up as a notification on our Twitter for Brews&TheBoys. I wanted to check it out. And it was just showing all the exclusives that you get in each version. So you can have Pearl. I'm cool with Diamond.
Dude, I hate to say this, but like I'm seriously debating Diamond after seeing that.
I mean, you get all the legendary dogs plus Ho-Oh.
I'd rather.
And these are all Hall of Fame. So what these are, this Hall of Fame, it's like a safari zone, I think, where you can go and get random encounters for I guess more like mystic neo legendary Pokemon. But it's just showing all their exclusives that you can get. Like you can get Electabuzz, Gligar, which is all
Scyther and Scizor on Diamond. Which is tempting. Very tempting.
The only thing that's got me on the Pearl end is Magmar and then Salamence.
But Tyranitar.
I'm a big Tyranitar fan. I love Tyranitar. Yep. And then the legendary dogs are sick. I do like the legendary birds, but that Lugia is super tempting. So I dig Lugia hard.
The only reasons I am thinking Pearl for myself is one, Palkia. I think he's cooler than Dialga. Anybody who says different, you're crazy. Two, Lugia, obviously. Lugia is my second favorite Pokemon of all times. He's actually my first favorite legendary.
Yeah.
Three. Oh my god. What's there's one on the list that I really wanted besides Salamence.
Lotad, Slowking, Ninetales, Beedrill, Ursaring, Magmar.
Maybe it was Magmar. No.
Pinsir.
No.
Antler.
I don't know who it was.
Splash.
No, wasn't any of those. Okay, maybe it was Salamence. But anyways.
Seviper, Sableye.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Diamond because it's
Sudowoodo.
It's Scyther and Scizor. So
it's
Diamond.
We've also got Growlithe on Diamond, too.
True. I don't love Growlithe as much. But anyways,
I like Growlithe.
Those two are selling me on Pearl, but Diamond has the 3 legendary dogs, like you said. Ho-Oh's decent, but he's not my favorite.
Not a Lugia to me.
Not Lugia, no. Tyranitar is awesome. Love Tyranitar. And would easily pick Scyther and Scizor over Pinsir any day of the week.
So what I'll do, I'll just catch one of these for you. Yeah. I'll trade you my exclusive.
I mean, we're going to trade each other back. So if you're getting Diamond, I'm probably still going to get Pearl. As much as I hate to say that.
I can get Abrock too, which is sick. I like Abrock.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
So
we can
I saw this. I've had this pulled up forever.
Yeah, we can technically get all of the legendaries that we don't have. And if I'm being honest with you, I have almost every single Pokemon just not on that game. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all spread out on the past 3 games that I just need to push up to my highest. The Sword and Shield, I guess. I think I'm only missing just a very handful of legendaries. I think there's like 3 legendaries I just don't have.
Really?
Jirachi, Shaman, whatever, and God, there's one more. Because I have Mew, and I have like 3 Mewtwo's, and then I have all the birds, I have all the dogs, I have everything from, I have like 2 or 3 of each of the Reggies. Do I have a Darkrai? I think it's Darkrai. I don't think I have Darkrai.
Real quick, not to cut you off, but I don't know how true this is, but apparently you might be able to catch Mewtwo in Diamond. But someone, I'm going through this thread real quick.
Yeah.
And it says, Pearl has Palkia, Lugia, Bastiodon, and Salamence. Your argument is automatically invalid.
I don't like Bastiodon. Oh, that was it. Craniados or whatever, the T-Rex.
The T-Rex with the head versus the shield, the Bastiodon.
Yeah, not as cool. But, oh well. Oh well.
Us Pokemon nerds. I'm pumped.
Yeah, us Pokemon nerds, we probably just like, everybody listening's like, oh my god, skip on with the Pokemon. It's too much.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm pumped for it though. I'm pumped for it. That's probably gonna be some Pokemon streams coming up in my future soon.
Yeah.
Or maybe not streams. Maybe I record it and do a playthrough. Who knows? But I love Gen 4. Gonna go ahead and go with Chimchar. I know that's normally the weak way to do it. The fire type's always the best, but Chimchar's amazing.
You do that. I'm gonna pick Piplup, and then we'll trade.
Piplup's great though.
Also, fun fact.
Turtwig,
yeah. Fun fact. Fire's not always the best way to go.
Not always.
Do you know in Gen 1, grass is the best way?
Really?
Because
Bulbasaur?
Because with Bulbasaur, you take down Brock easy. You take down Misty easy.
And you get to the first
and then by the time you get to the 3rd gym, you've picked up a couple others. Plus, he's not bad against electric. And then, like, he's just very, like, average the entire way through. So he's technically your best choice, even though
versus your first
Charizard
2 gens
and Blastoise
are better overall Pokemon. Yeah.
So, just a fun fact. Gold and Silver,
Chimchar
not so much.
Chimchar definitely solos though. I don't know. Piplup's pretty close, man. Empoleon is, he's a nuisance. He's a menace.
He's a menace.
That's in my current playthrough that I have, which is the same playthrough I've had since 2006. If it lets you know how into Pearl I am, I had a Piplup.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Turtwig's sick. His evolutions are so dope. He's just lackluster for me.
He's my second to last least favorite.
Grass starter.
Like grass starter, yeah.
Best is Trico.
The worst one is the
what's the little monkey one?
No.
Cerever, whatever.
Seviper.
No, it's not Seviper.
I don't know. But whatever. He turns into the grass snake. Not a fan. That one sucks. And then Turtwig. Trico is S tier. Trico wins.
Sick.
Easy.
What's the little monkey one from like Black and White?
Grookey? Oh no, it's not Black and White though.
Or is that Sun and Moon? They're Gen 8, aren't they?
It was Sword and Shield, wasn't it? Are you sure?
Almost positive.
Because Black and White was the snake.
It might be Sword and Shield then. I don't think so though. Because I've never seen him. Like I've never fought one. It's not in my Pokédex anywhere, I don't think.
You got me wondering now.
But I could be wrong. I could 100% be wrong. Shows you how much attention I pay to the grass starters, really.
Okay. Chespin was the most recent one. Okay. So I was wrong on that. That was the one that looks like a little... No? What? Where was Chespin? Chespin was X and Y. Chespin was X and Y. Snivy was black and white.
Black and white.
Trito, Chikorita, Grookey. Yeah, Grookey is Sword and Shield.
Dang,
Turtwig,
that's wrong.
Gen 4. Bulbasaur,
Mm.
Gen 1. Rowlet. Rowlet was X and Y.
I don't even know that one.
It's the owl. The owl was actually super cool.
I never played Black and White or Black and White 2 or X and Y. No Sun or Moon.
You didn't miss much on X and Y,
I'll
if
say
I'm being honest.
Sword and Shield. I've had an absolute blast with.
Mm-hmm.
They did a very good job with that. Gen 4, like I was like, all the way through Gen with the Fire Red, then the Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, and then Pearl and Diamond and all that stuff. Got into it super heavy, and of course all your Gen 1s and stuff like Gold, Silver. Played all those, and then I had bought Black, and just man, I struggled to get through the first gym. It just wasn't Pokemon to me.
No.
And then Sword and Shield came out, and I got my Switch, and I bought Sword and Shield, and had an absolute blast with Sword and Shield. And now I'm so stoked for Gen 4. Like I said, if you've been listening to the podcast or anything, Gen 4 is my favorite Pokemon of all time. And then after that, we get Arceus, Legends of Arceus or whatever. So I'm super pumped with that. Even though they've gotten flack because they said it's not an open world Pokemon game.
That does suck. I'm a little bummed by that.
But it's okay. It's still going to be fun, and I'm still going to play it. And I'm still going to buy it. Nintendo's going to get more money from me. So
yeah, probably. But same here.
Not to hop off the Pokemon train too fast, because I could probably do an entire episode of talking Pokemon.
Oh, same.
There is this is the last thing we forgot to really, or not forgot, we really just didn't have time to get into on last week's episode, is something new we've been kind of doing in the community Discord. We've done it, 2-3 times now, I think.
2 times. Yep.
But we have started, as I guess staff, we've been kind of noticing who is an awesome member of the Discord. Who's active, who comes and plays, who is just awesome. Just plain great person that we want to hang around and be around.
And want to promote them
and want to help, yeah.
In a certain aspect.
And so we've been doing stream parties. And do you want to explain the stream party, I guess?
Yeah, I can do that.
Because I know you kind of headed a little more than I do.
Yeah. So actually, the stream parties were an idea that Garrett's brother came up with, and he was kind of like giving us an idea of like, hey, you could totally do this, and so that's kind of where the idea came from, and then we named it a stream party, and so on and so forth. But the idea is we're picking out somebody that we know is super active, that we know is providing good content, very wholesome content, genuine, that we want to promote and that we want to so to
support.
So
know that we have their back.
Yeah. So what we've been doing is we've actually had 2 of these, and we're kind of looking forward to our 3rd one here soon. But we have found a creator, chose a certain day that we knew that they were going live and doing an event, and excuse me, I really got something in my throat. And we decided, hey, let's promote them on this day. Let's hop in Discord. Let's talk to almost 400 members. Say, hey, on this day, we're going to support so-and-so as a stream party. And so we try to spend the entire duration with them, hang out, talk, chat, subscribe, whatever we needed to do. So our first one was with our dear friend Kitchen Witch, also a Patreon subscriber. Thank you, Kitchen Witch. You're the best. We hung out with Kitchen. She did a stream where she was cooking an awesome meal. I can't remember what the meal is because it's been a while. But we just sat there, hung out for the duration. Everybody kind of came in, chatted with her. I believe she got quite a few new follows. She had quite a good viewership. She almost hit 30 at one point, and that was without raids, I believe. I didn't think she got a raid till later on.
I say she pulls some views very strong, organic.
She really does. She pulls a
Very
lot of
strong.
good organic views. But it was fun. We had a lot of new faces in there, a lot of people that said hello. And then on our second stream party, we had one for Noob Master Nate, which we
Mm-hmm.
met through the Rogue Energy Discord. And Noob is or Nate, I should say, is a great friend, great, awesome content creator. And he was doing his 2-year stream, and we thought, this is a perfect time. So we did a stream party for Noob Master, and that was pretty cool. He did a bunch of different games: Battlefield, Valorant, Call of Duty, etc. And he opened it up to his community and our community, and said, anybody that wants to play, come play with us. And it was a good time. It was a really good time. Definitely, both were great choices in stream parties. And
Mm-hmm.
so now we're trying to come up with our third, and hopefully get as many people into that stream as possible, because you want to have tons of people in your stream. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really cool when a big group of people come in and hang out for a certain stream. So that's kind of what we're hoping for, and we try to space it out within 2-3 weeks, so that way it's not on top of
Yeah.
everything you're planning on.
Like you have your set, like you're not just like, oh, well, if I make it through this week, I got this person next week. Like, no, we want you to have the spotlight.
Yeah. So we try to space it out a good bit, and it's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of people show interest in it. A couple
Mm-hmm.
of people have asked how they can do it, and honestly, we just voted and said, hey, how about so and so? Oh, that's a great idea. There was nothing really in particular that we were looking for. We were just happy to support.
On a whim. Yeah.
Yeah. It just sometimes it worked out great. So like for New Master, when we saw he was having his 2 years, and we were like, hey, that's a great idea.
Stream
Let's do it
party.
on his
Yeah.
2 years. So, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Those are the stream parties.
Welcome in on the stream parties. So now that you've heard about them, you have to be at every single one now. Just kidding.
You actually signed by contract. It's obligatory, otherwise you get fined.
Yeah. Now, but we do appreciate anybody that comes and hangs out. There's really nothing in it for you other than just pure enjoyment and satisfaction of
And we like to have fun.
hanging out
We have a
with
good
other
time.
people. Yeah. But it's always worth it, I think.
Mm.
And
100%.
I'm always the type that, like, when I see somebody excited about a new follow, a new sub, a new raid or something, that makes my night. I'm really excited when I see people thrilled because something really cool happened to them.
Having a good there's nothing like seeing someone have a good stream. You know.
Yeah, that's very true. So I think the stream parties are a blast.
They are blessed. They're a good time.
And I guess bless you. No, you're fine. Michaela sneezed. Do we want a taste test? Are you choosing me?
Time.
All right, might as well, So, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You play rock, paper, scissors for it?
Yeah, sure. On shoot?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yeah.
All right,
Ready?
ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock,
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, you go.
All right.
That was awful.
Yeah, that was actually really funny. That also gives you another excuse to watch the podcast on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Wink. Wow. So, the Tropic Coastal IPA from the Great Lakes Brewing Company. It was pretty awesome. It's a 6%. It's hoppy, fruity. It's got probably one of the coolest cans I think I've ever seen. Easily. Look at that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, I don't know. See, like, I hate to say it, but last week's was smoother, and this has such a great taste, but it is hoppy. And I really like the hoppiness, but I know some people don't. So I'm trying to take that in for consideration. I think I'm putting it at a 7.2. I think this is up there. This is really good.
Man,
I don't know
if bangers back to back.
I did. I don't know if it beats Rind over Matter, but it was well worth getting. I'm actually super stoked that I got a 6-pack of it because I debated on just getting one.
Yeah.
But if I had gotten just one, I would have been disappointed. So,
Good.
Garrett, tell us about yours.
All right. Groovy Juice Hazy IPA by Fatheads Brewery. I have a hard time saying that one.
Brewery.
Out of Middleburg Heights, Ohio. Has like a real strong citrusy aftertaste, but extremely heavy on the hops, extremely hazy.
Ooh.
Leaves like that smoky feel in the mouth almost.
Yeah, yeah.
Smells phenomenal. Can design's great. Normally I'm more of a citrus over super hoppy, and this is more super hoppy over citrus. Not a bad beer. I'll give it like a solid. I'd probably go like a 5.5.
All right.
Not my favorite. Probably not one that I will religiously drink,
Yeah.
but a beer that like I've got a 6-pack. I'll drink the 6-pack. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I'm
yeah,
not
I
gonna
got you.
waste it. It's good enough not to waste, but not something I'm gonna go pick out every single time. I do suggest if you like real hoppy, a real hazy, thicker flavor, this is probably up your alley though.
All right.
Probably up your alley.
And there are tons of people that really prefer that too. So,
My father-in-law
yeah.
just loves a super hoppy beer.
My past roommate liked a beer so hoppy that like you didn't taste anything but the hops. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but to each their own, you know?
Everyone has their own flavor. Everyone has their own style and taste.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. But yeah, all right. I guess good beer choices today. Good content.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to the YouTube. I'm gonna keep pushing it every single day. Oh, and also follow our TikTok. I got to post today because I totally forgot.
Follow our TikTok. What about this? If we can get to 75, 50 or 75?
75.
75 subscribers by the end of season 4. I will do a merch giveaway for Brews&TheBoys.
Ooh.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Ooh. Can I win? No, I'm kidding.
No. So merch giveaway at 70. If we can get to 75 subs by the end of season 4, so you've got 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. 10 weeks.
10 weeks. So you know what that means? That means every single one of you needs to go and tell your parents, hey, you have a YouTube. Subscribe to this person's channel. Here, I'll do it for you. Click. Hey, brother, sister, subscribe to this. Oh, hey, I already did it for you. Thanks. Hey,
but
significant other. Tell everybody you can.
Even if they don't like beer or not a big fan of video games, we do a lot of off-topic stuff. You know, we do a lot of video games. That's kind of our thing. But we do a lot of other topics. We've done quite a few on travel, just goals. I mean, I want to be able to fit everybody.
Yeah.
So make sure you let all your friends know. Like I said, 75 subs into season 4. We'll do a merch giveaway. Whatever piece of merch you want, whether it's hoodie, shirts, hats, not blankets, towels, whatever you want. I will get it and I will send it directly to you. Cool little card from the Brews&TheBoys.
You could even make a YouTube channel for your dog or cat. You know, they probably want to subscribe to the Brews&TheBoys too.
Duh.
Yeah, duh.
But you got anything else you'd like to say?
Beer is good.
Man.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. I do. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, TikTok. Daniel has been editing some TikToks and YouTube shorts that have actually been getting some love, getting some traction. If you do Facebook, go like our Facebook page, Brews&TheBoys. And of course, you can always follow us on all of our social medias too. But we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for watching another episode of the Brews and the Boys podcast. I am one of your favorite co-hosts, Garrett, aka Desperate Saint, and as always, I'm with my dear friend
Dano, aka Cobra Concept.
We love you. We appreciate you. And as always, crack a cold.